Hey Aries, welcome to your new weekly reading. This is the Guiding Chariot. This is going to be for the last full week in August. Some house rules before we get started. This is going to be a timeless general reading for all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Timeless because we all know time is an illusion. So just because this video was posted in August, you come across it September, December, January, next July, does not matter. The message will come to you when it's meant to. My only ask is that since this is general, take the message as it resonates. Don't try to force anything. If there's a card or a message that comes through, doesn't make sense to your situation, doesn't really fit anything that's going on, leave it in the spread. That message just wasn't meant for you. Take everything else. All right, my loves. We are going to start with some oracle cards for you. And then we'll go into the tarot. Someone flip. It did flip. All right. Okay, so, Aries, you're the first fire sign I'm filming today. I do have to apologize. If you were looking for your video last week, it was up, but somehow I had posted it as private. Way too much. Calm down there. So just, it is live now, even though it was for last week, so you're welcome to watch it. You can compare it against last week. For some of you, it might even be relevant this week, so I definitely would still check that out. But this will be your new one for... Okay, this will definitely be your new one for this week. But again, take it as you will. So I have to apologize for that. The Timeless Tuesday fell victim to the same little tech glitch, whatever I did. Not a tech wizard by any means. But that is finally up and visible now, so definitely check that out as well. And let's get into your reading. So first card, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Oh, Aries, this must feel real good. Real good. So finally having a space, enjoying a space, literally feels like heaven. Dream coming true, manifestations coming in, feeling content, elated. Happy, happy days for Aries. Beautiful. Because if I remember, I think it wasn't what was last week's reading? I can't remember. I'll probably have to watch it like you. But I remember the last reading we did for Aries, I think it was the last reading before I left home to come here, was a little, wasn't rough, but it was a little, could have been better. Had some lower vibes. We were shifting out of, so it's nice to see you're getting a little slice of heaven. Ooh, hopefully I remember that. I'll name your video that, Slice of Heaven. Alright, Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries? What's going on this week for our Aries friends? Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, so first card out, Hangman in reverse. Love this, because this is finally some forward momentum, right? So Hangman usually is about a pause, right? You're being hung, you're kind of stuck here until you learn the lesson kind of thing. Well, guess what? You're being released. Mission accomplished. We like that. We like it a lot. So we have some Five of Wands energy as well as some Six of Pentacles. This Five of Wands I'm not too worried about. Literally not worried about it at all with the Six of Pentacles coming out. So Five of Wands is a little, kind of speaks to some internal conflict, right? Conflict. So this is you kind of finding that last resolution, like getting it all. Not that you don't understand what it is already, but it's kind of like letting it settle. Like, it's one thing to kind of hear something or to learn something. It's another to fully like absorb it and integrate it. So I feel like that Five of Wands is kind of that last bit of, for the lack of a better word, we'll call it resistance. It's that last little bit before everything kind of clicks and falls into place. But having it come out with the Six of Pentacles next to it, literally you're in the flow, you're kind of allowing things to happen as they need to, and it's this energy that allows, one, for the understanding to come in, and then this kind of conflict and tension to go out, right? So I'm not worried for you at all. This guy is going to get rid of this guy and facilitate that kind of understanding. And it's probably this kind of willingness to go with the flow, which is not trademark of your sign. Not a bad thing. We need all leaders, but it's this Six of Pentacles that's helping to bring this about for you. So it's beautiful. It's a good thing to see. And then look what we have, some lovely majors, the World card and the Lovers. So for some of you, this can speak to a new love coming in. I'm not gonna lie, especially if that's part of what you've been manifesting here for this heaven on earth. But for the most part, I do think this is a healing. I think this is an old love, right? That is, if they're still around, if you're still in union, this is finally a break because you kind of know it's not right for you. I feel like for most of you, something's already ended and we might still be healing from. We're still kind of like, where did it go wrong? Why did I miss them? Da, 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 da. So there could be some of that energy still lingering. This is finally the release of that cycle. We're finally coming to an end, right? So instead of being trapped in purgatory, you can now have heaven. Just saying. Just saying. Good stuff. Very good stuff. All right. All right. What else do we have going on for Aries? I had a feeling those two. I was waiting. I was like, I see you sticking out there. All right. Yes. So first one up, 8 of Cups in reverse, being unwilling to let go. What did I say? So yes. So good chunk of you. This is about letting go of this past relationship. And actually for some of you, for majority of you, it is going to be romantic. But for some of you, it may not be. For some of you, this may be, maybe it was you and a friend, you and a family member. Could even be a business partner. I don't know. But like, it's finally being released out of that cycle because obviously it didn't end well. I would probably wager, well, I shouldn't call it. I would love to say that it was probably their fault, but I don't know the situation. But it feels like you probably got the short end of a stick. Just saying. And then we also got the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Now, what I'm feeling off these cards, I do feel like you're showing up as the High Priestess because you're accessing higher knowledge, you're using your wisdom, could be listening more to your intuition for some of you. I want to say it was the last reading, your intuition was real good. And not last week's, I'm talking about the one I was talking about previously, the one that was like, I want to say it was 2 weeks ago before I left. Intuition for you definitely was a strong point. I feel like this is the other person, this King of Swords. Could have possibly been an air sign, so that would make them Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm doing the Aries reading, probably is what made me do that. But so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly this other partner. Someone who overly analytical, possibly rationalized everything. Had to reason everything out, right? Or just very in their head, maybe even a little obsessive, possibly, if I were to kind of move that into more of the shadow energies. But you, rising above it and finding higher wisdom and higher knowledge to help you solve the problem, to see things differently, right? And it's also trusting your gut, right? Oh, bottom of the deck, the Devil. So facing some demons, right? But you're gonna win, Aries. But you're gonna win. It's so funny. We're talking about your heaven on earth, and here we are facing some demons. I don't know. This was a lot. No, I'm not feeling it. That was just clumsy hands. If they want to come out again, they're more than welcome to. Yeah, see? That's more my speed. King of Pentacles. Total shift in energy here, right? So even though I'm seeing the other person as this King of Swords, this is you. This is you, Aries, King of Pentacles. So grounded, stable, secure, abundant, for sure. This is someone who's much more confident and sure of himself or herself, but very stable, very grounded, very down to earth. Well manifested as well, for sure. But it's to me, it's the security of that King of Pentacles energy. All right, we can do this. So 10 of Pentacles, yes, we talked about it. Well manifested, nice and stable. laying some very, or not even laying some strong foundations. You got them already. And then we have the Six of Cups here, so it could be dealing with some past energy, because we haven't been talking about that for a minute. But this, I don't know why I want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I feel like this may not be a lot of you. This may only be a few of you, but it feels like some of you, this may have to deal with children and family, right? Because we also have this Ten of Pentacles coming out. So there may be something there specifically geared towards children. So, you know, if this past relationship, if you share kids, there might have been something custody or sorting out something between them, or with them, not between them. Ooh, excuse me, I woke up not too long ago, so forgive me for that. But definitely could have children involved in here somewhere. I would say with what's coming out, I think that's going to be pretty smooth. I don't see too many bumps in there. We also have the King of Cups, so a lot of strong masculine energy coming in. And again, to me, this King of Cups is about kind of controlling the emotional space. Again, finally, for some of you, it might even be regaining control over your emotions, or maybe they felt so heavy recently that it was hard for you to kind of ride those waves. King of Cups, that's no problem for him. So this is you kind of regaining control of your emotional space again, and you maybe not reacting from such an emotional place, maybe not one that's, you know, marked by a lot of hurt or just sadness, you know, worried that you lost something. It's a much more solid ground to be feeling from, right? And the kind of bit of a theme of nice foundations. And it makes sense if we're experiencing heaven on earth, that you're having all these master energies come popping out. And then we have the 2 and the 8 of Pentacles. So again, the need to be fluid and to kind of go with it. You kind of already have that on your side with this 6 of Pentacles up here. So this 2 of Pentacles, again, is just this reminder. So when it comes to decision making, when you're calling the shots, remember to weigh out all the options. Remember to look at everything. You know, don't be so single-minded and like this is the only thing that's happening. Don't make such a narrow view. You know, open it up a little bit. And then 8 of Pentacles, do what you need to do. Don't necessarily worry about this other person, how they might feel. You know, the 8 of Pentacles is about, you know, kind of minding your own business and doing what you need to do. Don't worry about what's happening on the other table. It's not affecting you, you're not affecting it, so don't even give it any mind. You got your own stuff to do, you got your own work to do. You know, you got your own family to think of, take care of, make space for, whatever it is. So, biggest hallmark of this reading for sure is this kind of release and this kind of crossing the finish line. Because not only does that close out this old karmic cycle, it welcomes in a completely new one. As one cycle ends, a new one begins. So letting go of this old relationship, right? Which honestly will make room for a whole new connection. And with the 6 of Pentacles, if this isn't kids, this could be someone from your past that comes in to reconnect, possibly for some of you. Just depends what's going on in your life and what you're looking for. But again, everything's leading you to a happy ending, so I'm super excited for you, Aries. I don't know what it is. I just have a little soft spot for my Aries viewers. I don't know what it is. Just heart you guys. But with that said, I'm going to let you go. Beautiful reading, beautiful week ahead. Again, you kind of have 2 this week because last week's was delayed, so check them out. One may be relevant now, one may be, you know, give you something to reflect over for last week, or might have a message for you this week as well. So weigh it out. Make sure you check out Timeless Tuesday. As always, thank you for all the love and support you share with me and my channel. If you like this video, I'd appreciate if you could drop a comment down below, hit the thumbs up button, make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell on to be notified when your next video pops up, that I can upload correctly now that I know how to check. Until then, until next time, stay safe, take care of yourself. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye.